How's everybody doing tonight on this? Oh, all right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna get talking about sports here tonight, some football, and then we'll go into the rest of the sports here. So the NFL, Trent Williams, offensive lineman from San Francisco, will be the first player ever to be 99 overall ranking in Madden. Since Walter Jones in 2007, he's going to be the first offensive lineman to be ranked 99 on Madden. Pretty damn cool for Trent Williams. Pretty damn cool. I remember last year in the playoff, he fucking was obviously on the left side, and he freaking went all the way to the right side to fucking do a block for Deebo Samuel. Athletic as fuck for a fucking 300-pounder, man. Jesus Christ. Congratulations to Trent Williams. Let's see here, more news. Seahawks plan to roll with Geno Smith and Drew Lock as quarterbacks per Greg Bell, even though, though they're not going to trade for Jimmy Garoppolo, I guess. All right. Ravens bringing back pass rusher Justin Houston on a one-year deal. So Justin Houston going back to the Ravens on a one-year deal. Let's see here, more news. Let's see here. Washington Commanders. We are Commanders. Bum, 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 bum. Owner Daniel Snyder offered to testify via video before the House Oversight Committee. Yeah, start trying to fucking that whole thing with the sexual harassment with the woman. Daniel Snyder, the owner. We'll see what the hell happens. Supposedly they're trying to see if he can force him to sell the team. We'll see what the hell happens. Let's see here, more news. Raiders hire let's see here. Let me see here. Raiders announced they are officially have hired Sandra Douglas Morgan as their new president. She's a lady. She's a woman. Raiders hiring Las Vegas attorney Sandra Douglas Morgan as their new team president, and Morgan becoming the first ever black woman to hold a team president title for an NFL franchise. Congratulations to her, man. Not only is she a woman, she's also an African American. Congratulations to Sandra Douglas Morgan on getting hired by the Las Vegas Raiders to be their new president. We'll see how that goes, man. I don't know. Is there any women that are executives, like general managers or presidents? I don't know. It might actually be the first one, actually. Well, we'll see how that shit goes for her, man. Let's see here, more news. Let's see here. Again, Justin Houston going back to the Ravens. And that's about it, ladies and gentlemen. That's about it for NFL news here today on a Thursday. Let's see for basketball, ladies and gentlemen. So, Arian Baines, former Celtic who got hurt in the Olympics last summer, said he's gonna get a tryout this week in Las Vegas as they're doing their summer league over there. He didn't play all of this season because he was hurt after getting hurt in the Olympics. So Aaron Baines to get some tryouts this summer. So good for him, man. Hopefully he can get back in the league, Aaron Baines. The Grizzlies sign guard John Concher to a 3-year, $19 million contract. So there we go. We got some action right there. The Grizzlies signing a guard. And that's about it, man. Not a lot of news, man. The fucking NBA is fucking... I never seen this shit like this, man. It is fucking frozen, man. Jesus Christ, man. I don't know what's... who knows what the hell's going to happen with the NBA, man. There's a report that they asked Anthony Edwards, Karl Towns, and 4 draft picks for the Minnesota Timberwolves. You're not going to get that shit, man. Come on. I feel like at this point they're doing it on purpose, man. So then they're gonna tell Durant, there's no market. We can't get anything for you. You're just gonna have to. I don't know, man. Who knows what the hell's gonna happen with that, man? It's kind of like losing interest, man. It's been a week now, and like literally no news on it. There's some, they're starting to talk about what teams are gonna be sellers and buyers for baseball, and they're talking about potentially the Rangers, Angels, and White Sox, who are supposed to be contenders for this year. Can they instead be sellers? We'll see what the hell happens there. Let's see here, man. They're saying Nelson Cruz go to the Mets. He's on the Washington Nationals right now. Maybe he can go to the Mets. Nelson Cruz instead of Josh Bell. We'll see, man. He might be easier to get Nelson Cruz than Josh Bell, I guess. Let's see here, more news. I think that's about it as well with news. All right, let's go to wrestling, then we'll call it a night. On the here tonight on a Thursday. Oh, by the way, there was finally the whole thing about Kenny Omega and Jim Cornette was supposed to, because Jim Cornette said that Austin Theory was a better wrestler than Kenny Omega, and that's why Kenny Omega was trending on Twitter. Jesus Christ, man. You gotta be kidding me. Jim Cornette's gotta be drug tested as soon as possible. APP. Well, how the fuck can you say that, man? And now they're saying that apparently these guys used to be best friends, CM Punk and Colt Cabana, but apparently they're not anymore. And to the point where they can't even work together. And I didn't even know this, but Colt Cabana is actually in AEW as well. He's been there since 2019. He was there, got there when the company first started, hasn't been used anymore. Now that the WWE guys have come over there. But they're saying that a lot of wrestlers want him to be re-signed, but because CM Punk is there, I guess they're former friends now. They're not friends anymore. And his contract's going to expire soon. They're probably not going to re-sign him. Although I left out when they had that podcast where CM Punk aired out, finally talked about how when he left WWE, I don't know that they had a fallout since then. So I remember that one show that was supposed to be with a bunch of WWE guys, Fandango, what was her name? What was that fat ass name? The girl, Nayla? I forgot. I can't even remember these people's names anymore. The show's canceled. Braun Strowman, I think, was going to be in it. I can't think of that girl's name. Not Tamina, the other one. Naga Rose is from AEW. I can't think, but it was going to be like Fandango. I believe the Authors of Pain were going to be there. Nia Jax. So yeah, Nia Jax, Fandango, Authors of Pain. A bunch of guys were going to be there. The show got canceled, I guess. They couldn't sell tickets, I guess. It was only 10,000 seats, and they still couldn't sell it out. So the show got canceled. And Triple H apparently is not in charge of NXT for the moment. It is still headed by Rich Pritchard and Shawn Michaels. So I guess Triple H could replace Shawn Michaels if he really wanted to, but maybe he doesn't want to. But yeah, because I mean, it was supposed to be Bruce Pritchard with Triple H, but then Shawn Michaels replaced Triple H when he had his heart attack. So I don't know, man. But I guess for now, Triple H is letting Shawn Michaels take in charge of it. And let's see here. Let's go through the Dynamite recap, and then we'll call it a night. So Dynamite started off with the fucking TNT Championship match between Scorpio Sky and Wardlow. Fucking Scorpio Sky and fucking they're throwing everybody at fucking at Wardlow. Wardlow beats the shit out of everybody. And then fucking Wardlow pins him. Like, he hits, 3 power bombs, and he beats him. He didn't even pin him. He just put his foot over him, and he pinned him. He got confetti falling out. It made fucking Scorpio Sky look, really weak. It really did. I thought WWE did a much better job with Ricochet's giving up the title to Gunther. I thought in this situation, they really made Scorpio Sky look like a pendejo, man. They really did. But anyways, so yeah, Wardlow's the new TNT champion. Let's see here. Let's see here, ladies and gentlemen. Then we had Christian and Luchasaurus come up to the ring. They get interrupted by Matt Hardy, where at one point, Christian tells Matt Hardy, I thought you were supposed to be the silver one, not your brother. Which, man, I don't know if, I'm guessing Matt Hardy okayed that line by Christian, because remember Matt Hardy was saying that WWE was You know, remember that they did that storyline with Sheamus where he was still an alcoholic and then he made him pee and shit like that, and Matt Hardy got mad at WWE for that. But now look at this, what a hypocrite, man. What a fucking hypocrite is fucking Matt Hardy. Jesus Christ. Especially right now where he's actually going through a fucking rehab right now. He just had his fucking arrest. Jesus Christ, man. So much for Matt Hardy getting pissed at WWE. He's doing even at a worse time as Jeff Hardy's actually trying to recover right now. Jesus Christ, man. Then they beat the shit out of him. Matt Hardy gets the shit beaten out of him by Christian and Luchasaurus. Next, I think we had a backstage segment with Jake Hager and Claudio, where they pretty much agreed to have a match next week. Claudio versus Jake Hager. All right. Next, we had a tag team match. It was Keith Lee and Sir Strickland versus The Butcher and The Blade. And then fucking after the match, Powerhouse Hobbs and Ricky Starks come out. And then the Young Bucks come out. And they agree to have a triple threat match next week for the tag team titles. So there'll be a triple threat match between those three teams for next week. They were chained for FTR, but they never came out. I thought FTR would come out too, but no. Next we had Eddie Kingston, interviewed by Tony Schiavone in the ring. Where in this he calls out Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho is backstage with Sammy Guevara and everybody else from the Chris Jericho Appreciation. And they fucking smash Ruby Soho's arm with the fucking car door. And that's pretty much it. They kind of forgot. I think they should have gone back and maybe had Eddie Kingston like run or something. I don't know. They should have just maybe had Eddie Kingston try to run after them and try to save Ruby Soho or something. But hey, fucking Ruby Soho at least gets on fucking TV. Jesus Christ, poor Ruby Soho. It's once again a jobber, just like she was in WWE. And that, by the way, fucking Jack Hager's mentioned WWE when he told Claudio, you weren't champion in Ring of Honor, you weren't champion in WWE, and you won't be champion here. So they're starting to use MJF obviously used it when he made his promo, and now Jake Hager used it tonight. Let's see here. Next we had Dark Order coming out, with Brody Lee. As his son came out. That this is where he's from, Brody Lee. So they're pretty much paying tribute to Brody Lee. -1, I believe they call him the son. QT Marshall comes out. He insults them. They beat the shit out of him. All of Dark Order beat the shit out of QT Marshall. And then at the end, fucking -1 tells QT Marshall, I'm not going to pin you now. I'll pin you when I'm 18. That was funny, but whatever, man. I kind of feel... Dark Order, man, I don't know. I feel like they're jobbers, and the only time they get used is when they fucking go to Brody Lee's hometown. Other than that, they never get used, man. Next, we had Penta Oscuro and Rey Fenix versus Rush and Andrade. It was a good match. Fucking, they took the mask off. Jesus Christ, man. I couldn't even see because Andrade was distracting the referee and then they take the mask off. I'm like, can you go? They can't even fucking show a replay. That's the thing I don't like about AEW when the match is over. Can you at least show a replay? Especially when you have Andrade distracting the referee. We as fans are also distracted by what Andrade is doing to the referee. And then in the background, they take the mask off and they pin him. And they didn't even fucking show a replay. Can you show a replay of that, please? I was distracted by Andrade. Let's see here. Next we had a tag team match. The Acclaim, Matt Caster, Anthony Bones, and the Ass Club versus Fuego del Sol, Ruffin, Leon Ruffin, and Bear Bronson and Bear Boulder. Fucking the Ass Boys take fucking Max Caster's microphone away. People were booing the shit out of that. They wanted to hear that fucking Matt Caster fucking rap. Jesus Christ, I was pissed off too. They said there were more boos about the Ass Boys taking Max Caster's microphone away than the fucking they got a more reaction out of that than about what Christian said about Jeff Hardy being more silver than Matt Hardy. People were pissed. They were booing most of the match because of that, man. Jesus Christ, man. And then after the match, the fucking Billy Gunn, who looked like he was gonna side with the Acclaim, he turns his back on them, obviously, and he sides with the Ass Boys. he beats the shit out of Max Caster and Anthony Bones. Maybe this was a way to turn the Acclaim into baby faces, because they love those raps they do with Matt Caster. So maybe this was a way to turn them baby faces, I guess. Let's see here. Next we get they're trying with the woman, right? We get Thunder Rosa and Toni Storm versus Nalga Rose and Marina Staffier. They're trying, man. They're trying to make these women stars, you know. No Britt Baker tonight, but they had Thunder Rosa and Toni Storm in there. All right, whatever. They're trying. Then we get a backstage segment with an interview with Tony Schiavone, Jay Cargill, whatever. And then it was the fucking backstage. The FTR challenged the Briscoes for the tag team for the rematch. I guess I don't know. I mean they're the Ring of Honor champions, but they challenged them. I guess I think it's gonna be a pay-per-view for Ring of Honor. And then we get the main event: Jon Moxley versus House of Black, Brody King. And this was a very good match. Very good match. Although we all knew that Jon Moxley was gonna fucking win this match. But it was a good match. But you know, in reality, you know what would have happened? Brody King would have beaten the shit out of him in a real fight. But Jon Moxley wins it. Good match. Good show, I guess. It was a good show. Good main event. But yeah, man, it's much better now that New Japan is not there, because we didn't know a lot of those New Japan guys. It was hard to like see. They didn't do a good job of introducing the New Japan guys. I thought maybe in the future, maybe next year or in the future, they'll do another Forbidden Door. They'll do a better job of presenting those guys to us fans that don't know who the fuck a lot of those guys are. But yeah, much better show tonight. Still the women's division, they're trying, but man, it just, that's not the Tony Khan thinks, I think, doing women's wrestling. I just don't think it, man. But yeah, man, good show. And until next time, I'm all like a light. Thank you for watching.